What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish. Game of Thrones kicks off with its 8th and final season this April, and to celebrate, Adidas teamed up with the show to come out with a special edition Ultraboost. Today, we're looking at two of those versions of that Ultraboost. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so first things first, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really seen Game of Thrones. I haven't really been into the show. But I have so many friends that are into the show, and now that the sneaker has come out, I think it's about time that I probably binge watch this show. So I'm probably going to be taking the next couple of weeks to binge watch through the first 7 seasons to get caught up on what's going on, because a little bit that I did research actually does look pretty intriguing. Anyway, so to start off, again, you have this drawer style Adidas and Game of Thrones co-branded box. This is an official collaboration between Adidas and Game of Thrones. Inside of that drawer style box, you actually have this Adidas and Game of Thrones co-branded tissue paper as well. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Adidas and Game of Thrones Ultraboost Night's Watch. Really nice job what they did on here. Of course, we're going to take a look at these in just a second, but each one of these Ultraboosts not only has a different colorway, but it also has little details that make it really specific to whoever the shoe is representing, which I thought was really dope. Starting with the upper, of course, you have this really nice all prime knit upper for the Ultraboost, as we know and love. Now, this one, of course, is primarily black and white. The prime knit is mainly black, where you see those specks of white coming through the fibers. Very nice cages on the lateral and medial side of the shoe. You get these really nice, more premium black leather cages. You get this really nice white here. Some people call it TPC. I don't know what TPC stands for, but I guess it's the material that's going all around the toe box, with that really nice silver metallic Ultraboost on the lateral side of the heel. Moving up to the tongue of the shoe, this is where it starts to get interesting. Starting off with this nice reptilian or dragon scaled leather tongue here. On the back of the leather tongue here, you actually see the beginning of the Night's Watch oath. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. Along with that, on the heel of the shoe, you actually get this really nice tag on the back. Each one of the sneakers has its own unique tag. This one, of course, says Night's Watch. Regular boost midsole on this, nice thick boost as normal. And if you notice on the outsole of the shoe, it's a bit more rugged. Now, the reason why I think that this version of the shoe is a little more rugged version is because, of course, the Night's Watch stands guard at the wall outside in the elements. So it's very cold out there as they're guarding that ice wall. And I think they would need some sort of extra grip here, kind of like the outer grips on the bottom of this outsole here, to be able to stand out there and withstand those elements. Not only that, but you'll notice on the inside collar of this shoe, around where the Achilles is, all around the inside of the heel, it's a really warm fleece material here. So again, if this was a shoe that the Night's Watch were wearing outside, guarding that wall when it gets very cold outside, this of course would be very nice, very warm, and it would keep them insulated. As far as the insole, you get the big Game of Thrones logo going all the way down the insole. Black laces here with white lace tips. And on the lace tips here, you actually see it says, "Take the black." Take the black actually means to join the Night's Watch. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the women's version of the House Targaryen Adidas and Game of Thrones Ultraboost. Now, this one was really dope for the House Targaryen because they actually made a black version, which was a men's version, all black with this really nice orange and red tip on the front of the shoe to actually look like Daenerys' dragons breathing that fire. But then they also made this really soft, all white version for women. So I'm guessing if Daenerys was a sneakerhead, she'd probably wear something like this. So again, as far as the upper on these, really nice white that you get here going all the way around the lateral and the medial side. You get the same really nice cages here, except you're going to get that hit of silver on each of the 3 stripes. And on the heel of this version, you're going to see fire and blood. Now, the black version also says fire and blood on the back tab of that one as well. White reptilian skin leather tongue on this one, and on the back of this tongue, you're going to get that 3-headed dragon's crest in silver. White laces and black lace tips on these. The black lace tips on these read Targaryen House. And that's pretty much it. Now, tell me what you guys think not only about these 2 versions, but about the entire Adidas Ultraboost Game of Thrones collection. Did you pick up a pair? Are you a fan of the show, or is this one that you just completely went ahead and skipped? You know, as I mentioned, I watched so many different shows. I never really got into Game Game of Thrones. But the more I looked at it, the more I kind of studied it a little bit, the more interesting the show really did look. So I'm gonna have to do my research and get back to you guys about what I think of the show as a whole. Also, from a business perspective, because I feel like I always give you guys a little bit of that corporate talk at the end of these here, really smart move on Adidas's part, teaming up with Game of Thrones to make these sneakers happen. It gave a little bit of energy and a little bit of shine to Adidas just in time for Game of Thrones to come back on the air. And they couldn't have picked a better time because it's March, which means it's Air Max month. So of course, Nike has been exploding everywhere with everybody sharing their Air Max pictures. I'm sure that this season is going to be just as incredible as the last 7 seasons have been. And that's pretty much it, guys. Remember, if you are not subscribed yet, don't really know what you're waiting for, go ahead and click on that little subscribe button right down there. Make yourself a member of the Sneaker Fetish family. We would love to have you here to make sure that you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Adidas Ultraboost Night's Watch. This is the Adidas Ultraboost House Targaryen from the Adidas and Game of Thrones Ultraboost collection. And until next time, I'm out.